Here we are on Q13 Fox News interviewing Danny Watts, grandson of Fergus Watts, alleged traitor to his country, the United Kingdom. What do you have to say about that?
My grandpa was a respectable soldier in the Special Air Service, also known simply as the SAS. Whatever you may have heard about him, it's a lie.
Interesting. How old were you when you first learned about Fergus?
I'd known very little about him for a long time, but when I was turned down by the RCB, the Regular Commissioned Board, to join the British Army, I dug deep to learn more about him. I was 17 years old.
Wow, how young. That must have been a lot to take in at the time. Well, how did it make you feel when you discovered the grandfather you knew barely anything about was still alive? Also, through the whole adventure of running away from the bad guys and having to mature and learn, did you have any fun?
These questions are getting a little stupid, but fine, I'll answer them. When I learned that he was alive, I was pretty mad at him for not contacting me, and happy as well, because it meant that I could find him and rat him out. I didn't know the truth, and I was really pissed off that he was the reason I couldn't join the army. Fun? Are you insane? The chance of dying, waiting around every corner, living in places you can't imagine, and having to survive on the bare minimum? No, it's not fun, you imbecile.
Jeez, lay off me, will ya? I'm just doing my job. Where were we? Oh yes, you were separated from your girlfriend.
Helena is not my girlfriend.
Touchy. When I was asking...
Oh my god, you could have just done it. It's still going. Dude, you want to just finish it?
Okay. Alright. Touchy. What I was asking was, since you and Elena were apart, reunited, and apart once again, did you miss her?
What kind of question is that supposed to be? Yeah, I miss her. She's my best friend and one of my only friends. Fergus and I are just waiting a bit until it's safe to meet her again. I miss her and stuff, but it's fine.
If you say so. Did you ever plan to go back to an average life?
My life was never really average, I guess. I grew up in Foxcroft, an orphanage, so I was never the plain kid going to public school with the Xbox 360 and the cash. I'm fine with how I am now, so I guess the question doesn't really work for me.
I see. In what ways do you think the whole event of hiding from the government, watching death, and experiencing pain has impacted your personality?
Now there's a good question. Finally, in my opinion, I'm still the same old Danny, just a little more paranoid, educated in the ways of the army, and also I'm a lot less ignorant. And in a way, my eyes have opened, and I'm not really an arrogant teen. Is that enough?
Sure. Any life lessons you've learned through all of this?
A couple, actually. I've learned to trust relatives over officials any day, to not ask questions in a dire situation, and most importantly, follow instructions to the last word, because it may be the only thing keeping you alive. Yep, those are definitely the 3 top lessons I've learned.
Wait a second. I thought you were joking about the whole dying thing.
Are you kidding me? All this stuff was real. What, you thought I was just a psycho kid making up stories? What were you going to name the headline of this interview, dude? British kid thinks he's all that?
No. Please don't. Yo.
One more stupid statement or question and I'm gonna freaking snap.
Alright, I understand. I heard from my director that you've witnessed some deaths. Is that true?
Yes, throughout that time many guns were fired and some bullets did enter the victims, but it didn't faze me that much. Sure, I panicked a little bit, but it made me kind of numb, so I accepted that they were dead and moved on.
Well, it's very mature of you, and also a bit scary coming from a kid.
A kid? Did you call me a kid? I've gone through so much more than you. I walked for hours, ran from bullets in the dark, hid in bushes watching a dangerous house, scaled huge fences using only nails and wood. I broke my grandfather out of captivity alone.